Hi, I'm Shelley Fruin from Somatic Freedom, and I thought that I would come on and have a chat about the upcoming Somatic Movement Education workshop that I'll be running in January, on January the 17th in the Blue Mountains. Thank you to Gigi from Temple of Bear Wellbeing that has invited me to come up and facilitate this workshop. So I fell into the phenomenal work of Thomas Hanna through an Irish yoga teacher. And the moment I first experienced this work, I knew that it was a phenomenal practice that I wanted to dive deeper into for my own being, for my own soma. And since then, that was 2011, since then I've just continued to study and dive deeper into this work. So we'll explore the amazing work of Thomas Hanna. Thomas Hanna was a Feldenkrais practitioner and a doctor of philosophy. And he developed this amazing system to help us dive deeper into our somas, into our beings. And firstly, to learn to sense and feel from the inside out. He realized that often we habituate tension from repeated activities, from stress, from trauma, and he identified three main patterns that the brain will hold that tension in the soma. And then he developed what's called pandiculation, a term that he coined to describe this unique way of re-educating the brain. So when we pandiculate, we tense muscles in these patterns more than they already are, so that anything that's been habituated, the cortex of the brain becomes aware of again. The sensory motor cortex can feel and sense it, and then we slowly, gently release that and completely switch off. So this practice is very safe. So the brain feels really safe to practice and the nervous system feels safe. The movements are very gentle. You don't have to move your full range of movement to retrain your brain. So this work is wonderful for anyone who's experienced pain or tension or just repeated patterns of tightness within their soma. I practiced yoga for 15 odd years before I came to this work. And no matter what I did, there were certain things in my soma that I'd stretch and they'd come back and they'd be the same because I wasn't re-educating my brain. So this work is phenomenal. So if you're curious to explore this somatic movement education, this workshop is open to beginners, or if you've delved into it or you've experienced a little bit and you're really curious, then it would be wonderful to share this practice with you. Feel free to contact me and ask any questions. And I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you on the mat and providing space for you to dive deeper into your soma and sense and feel. Have a great day.